Those beautiful eyes, those innocent eyes, that pure, soft skin, glowing, shining, that laughter makes my heart rejoice. Giggling, smiling, snickers between us, smelling your hair, holding your hand, listening to you talk, watching you figure it out, the excitement that's expressed when you do it all by yourself. And that confidence you show when you know that I was watching you accomplish it. There it is again, those beautiful eyes, those innocent eyes, that care.
Freedom. The ability to make choices with limited boundaries.
Prison. Such a negative word. Locked away punishment, blah, blah, blah. We've all heard about prison.
The loss of my freedom cast me into a world that's unknown to many people.
We've all seen prison on TV. Sat up at 10 p.m. on a Wednesday night watching Oz, see you average snake necks. Society casts this dark shadow on the word prison. Now, explaining to the children, that's where the bad people go. So you better be good in school and stay away from drugs. Otherwise, it's prison.
To be able to surf the net, read blogs, flip through channels, visit with friends, choose a strict healthy diet.
Prostitution, alcohol, guns, fraud, violence, DUIs. Just stay away from it all, because if not, prison.
Catching the blockbuster, talking on the phone until the sun comes up, owning a little pet.
You can't tell me about prison. You know why? I've been there, done that, don't want to do it again. Thanks but no thanks. Not that kind of prison anyway.
Openly kiss the one you love, pick out a fresh outfit, record a song in the studio.
There are two forms of prison. Well, at least in my book. Think what you want. But some people need it. Sometimes when you reach your ultimate level, prison might be just what a person needs to bring the ride back up again.
Reserve a day at the spa for stress relief, drive a car, fly a spaceship to the moon if you so choose. All taken away in an instant.
I'm not saying everyone in prison is a bad person or deserves to be there, although some do. Because hey, Susie might be a cool person, but if she's an admitted baby serial killer, I don't want her to be my neighbor, and I don't want her to get a cup of sugar. Forget that. Susie needs her prison, not passing judgment. I'm just saying.
So me, I'll be the other type of prison. That cage that keeps me from doing something. In my prison, it's music. Everything about music. You see, the studio's my near Pro Tools is my warden, the paper's myself, and the pen's me, the ending.
While I'm in my prison, I'm not out running the streets. I'm not harming myself. I'm not hurting anyone intentionally. Interpret my lyrics as me.
You like it or don't? I don't care. It's not
about anyone else.
But me, when I'm in my prison.
The freedom to do the simplest things. Ask yourself, what does that mean? To look at the sky as blue as it be and look me up for once and not ask me, why me? To see the trees glowing in a gentle breeze and taking your shoes off and walking in the grass so green. This isn't all that it means, it's just some of the things. Taken for granted and being free.
My safe place is slow family. Amazing stack of boxes, chairs, books, and more. Hot lamps softly smoking in the aftermath of my makeshift morning. I've always found safety and comfort in the solitude, silence, and closed doors.
Hey,
Hello?
you okay?
Not really.
You want to talk?
Not really.
You can't just keep it all bottled up. You have to talk about it.
I don't know. I don't know anything anymore.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Forget it. It doesn't matter.
How you feeling? What you think matters?
I know that.
So what's up?
This is just so hard for me.
What is?
Life. You, me, us.
It doesn't have to be about us.
I just don't know what I'm doing.
Me neither, but I'm gonna figure it out.
I just don't want to talk about this.
I don't understand.
What are you doing?
I don't know. Nothing.
Whatever.
Okay.
I gotta go. I can't do this.
Okay. This is one of the hardest things that I deal with. Expectations of myself and others. And although I try not to have expectations because of fear of rejection and failure, you can't help believe in certain people, places, and things. I know that when I have expectations, that they are rather high for myself and others, they are often unfair. Realistically, I expected some sort of comfortable, safe, and secure physically, emotionally, and mentally. That was all swept clean off the porch from my PO in the driveway. Freedom doesn't necessarily mean free. I am restrained and limited. My life is still not my own. I just have someone new tell me what I can and cannot do. My choices are only partially my own. My expectations for the coveted freedom we pay on dues to receive need to be free. Yet we're just out of our cages, so it would seem.
Ooh, he is cute. I think he's my type. Look. Yep, got the look. Hey there. I'm like, do you need help with that? Mm-hmm. See that tail? Gotcha. Do I have one? Are you hating on me? Are you a stalker? Well, how about this? How about you give me your number and I'll call you. Talk to you later.
3 months later, the parent was sick.
I know he wants somebody else. It's not like he loves me. I know he leaves, so I'll show him. I'll go find someone else first. So, no, I'm busy tonight. I've got plans that don't include you. Talk to you later. Bye. Hey there. I'm like, Mommy, do you need help with that?
Dear Mom, I love you. I've taken you through pure hell throughout the years and I never really given you an official apology, so the issues are in fact still unresolved. From all the trouble I got into at school to staying in out of juvenile, I apologize. Sneaking out, selling drugs, stealing cars, all the constant fights, I apologize. I chose my path back then. But I'm older and wiser now, so I now know how to redirect myself. I also apologize for the disagreements we've been having lately. I don't consider myself institutionalized, but I simply admit that I did bring some of my aggression home with me. In there, my aggression was sort of like my defense mechanism, but I can do away with it now. I just have to figure out how. Bear with me though, because I'm trying. I have 10 years of built up anger, stress, fear, sadness, and uncertainty pent up, but I'm working on it. So as I continue to go through my cleansing process, I ask that you grant me your forgiveness and continue to be patient with me.
Dear Rose, I'm your mother, so I'll always love you. And because of that, I'll always forgive you. You've had some rocky years, but as long as you're alive, you still have a chance to change your life around. And as long as I'm around, I'll always be there to assist you in any way possible. Everyone's made poor decisions in life, and will continue to make mistakes. But it takes a stronger person to learn from those poor decisions and allow those mistakes to help them come out of the struggle and be a better person. I know you can do it, and I'll be right on your side, cheering you on. I love you, and I'll always have your back. For as long as I'm your mother and you're my mother, we're going to have our occasional disagreements. We just can't allow those disagreements to define our relationship. Again, I love you, and I'm always going to be your best friend and number one fan.
I want it so badly in a way I can't even describe. I want to feel that feeling and feel it and see that sight. I'm scared to touch that place in my heart. It brings the bend back to the start. I want it so badly in a way I can't even describe.
Dear Megan, it's raining today, and I can't help but to think about how you feel when it rains. Memories of time spent together constantly flood my thoughts, even though, fight as I do, every single second of this draining existence to push you far, far away. Far from reality, far from the future, but most importantly, far from me. Sometimes I pause to ask myself, why? The answer is twisted and wavering, though forever shifting into a new phase. 1,000 reasons shower me heavy with sadness, longing, regret, and pain. Why drag something forward when behind it in the past is inevitably where we'll be forced to stay? Questions forever pushed into the front of my eyes and answers that are like smoke in the wind, constantly running away. But in truth, doubt the world of humanity. I doubt, I think, I push, I hate my own reality and what it has come to be. I'm sorry for the pain and heartache that I caused. I wish I could say that I figured it all out and fixed the cause. But the truth, I don't know the answers. Even though I'm desperately seeking them out, it is my only hope that you continue to live, love, and learn. Please never lose hope in the world. Here's but a few of the things that I love about you. I love you more than almost anyone else I've ever loved. I miss you. Thank you. Everyone else, Jessica.
Dear Jessica, it's about time, girl. Why you letting me worry about you constantly is beyond me. Please know that I understand exactly what you say again, but I wish that someday you open your eyes and see what I see. I hope before it's too late that you figure out that what's missing isn't any one singular person, place, or thing. It's simple, Jess. Any blind person could see. It's not the world or even me. You don't see all the great hope in yourself. I wish for the moment that you could see what I see. I love you more than anyone I've ever loved before, not for reasons that are a dream. I hope one day soon, before it's too late, you see what I see.
Mom! Why are you coming in my room? What do you mean I don't have any privacy? I'm 13, and I don't like being walked in on. I remember expressing that to my mother, and it was always the same answer. Girl, you get privacy when you pay bills. That's how I was conditioned to be, and as I did. I guess I chose to block out all those conversations because I truly felt and seen nothing wrong with conditioning my children to do the same thing. So I perpetuated this cycle of no boundaries and ended up missing those red flags when others were crossing boundaries they should not have. Don't get me wrong, I'm not blaming my mother because let's face it, she had to be conditioned just like me. But it had to stop. And that stopped with me. So back up! You are too close. No, you can't. And I will let you know when I'm ready. And nothing you can do will make me. This is my boundary, so don't cross it.
I just knew that I was going to be overwhelmed with fear and temptation upon release after serving 10 years. The temptation of drugs and the desire to get fast money scared me. But once I walked out those gates, I realized I was wrong. I mean, yes, the temptations were there at times, and they still are, but for the most part, I'm stronger than the struggle. Sure, I'm tempted to go out and rob or sell drugs to get fast money, but my memories from back then haunt me. I can't go back, and I won't go back. So I'm thankful for being brought out stronger than I was before I went in. I may not have all that I want, but I have all that I need. And most importantly, I have my freedom, and I can never give that up again. I'm old and rising, so now I accept that I don't have to be flashy to be considered living life. Living life is living free. Eating what I want to eat, when I want to eat. Going where I want to go, when I want to go. Wearing what I want to wear. All the seemingly small things that I so took for granted, I now appreciate and cherish. And that's my motivation to stay focused. Quality time spent with my family, precious moments shared. That's my reason to ignore temptation.
You never really think about how important or even simply nice it is to be able to have a say in the small details in life that are forever happening throughout our day but go lazily unnoticed. Like whether or not to open a window on a hot summer day when the air conditioning isn't working. Better yet, orange or mango, red or blue sneakers. What movie do you like to watch on a weeknight when you're passing the time before bed? Have you ever wanted to run in the cool grass on a perfect evening when the air is just right? Yet, no matter what you do or how hard you try, nothing will, no one will, allow you to break that window or wall or simply feel your feet in the crisp yet pillowing dream of walking, then running, until you can no more move or breathe in the freedom of that divine field of grass.
Is it really free? I think it's more luxury than anything. And what is a luxury? A privilege. So freedom isn't really free. It's a privilege that can and has been taken away from so many people, including myself. are born in this world under a law. Not a perfect law, but the United States of America's law. So if all these laws you are expected to follow, you're not given a free book to peruse these laws. Or really, you don't think about those laws that govern your privilege of freedom until, of course, you happen to break the law and get caught. Only then are you even interested in this book or books that afford you this privilege of freedom. And this law, this imperfect government has put together expects you to know all the laws because there is no ignorance to the law, and that is the law that is put in place to afford you this privilege of freedom. And as I stated before, it's not free.
When I say the word re-entry, what does it make you think of?
Liberty.
Fresh.
Beginning.
Scary.
No.
My plan is to open a coffee shop.
Realization.
Hopeful.
Happy.
Relief.
Choices. Probably settle down and have some kids. Go to my dad's home country, Guyana, because he's jealous that I've been with my mom's already.
Disappointed.
Benefits.
Family.
Rules. Sadness.
Finish up my bachelor's degree in fine arts. Refurbished a 79 something. The 79 has some of the best cars, foreign and domestic.
Reality.
Drink.
Fast. Food.
Lose at least 15 pounds. Finish in distributed mixtape, BTI, copyright memoir, start a pitbull kennel.
Free time.
Drink.
Fast.
After I've gained success, find a mate, start a family, and open a kennel. The rest is history. Oh, it can be done. It's not a journey. It's a
Damn.
Change.
supervision,
No guidance.
Support.
Anger.
peaceful,
Counseling.
Help.
love.
Good days were not far afield. I was fortunate to have many. I had quiet good days, peaceful good days, and just plain old prison good days. Days like those would give me a chance to stop and smell roses. Although roses were not in abundance, but you get what I'm saying. On these days, any number of things can happen. There could or would be an all-day moon marathon, and these days are would consist of our famous contraband prison food. And I'm telling you, from Mexican to Malays to Chinese with fried rice, not to mention the delicious desserts. So no, prison was not all bad. There were even days where we had beauty pageants, dance-offs, thoughtful card giving, mainly faith character, or just because I felt like needing someone in. So no, prison was not all bad.
My prison experience was probably the best 2 years of my life for 13 plus years. I was happy, sober, motivated, productive, and positive. It put me in a different place mentally and spiritually. I took time to do things that I had not been there or would never have done. And the experience gave me the opportunity to do for myself what I was previously unwilling to do. I educated myself, I stepped out of my comfort zone in groups and eliminated my friendships and healthy ones with like-minded people. And I was in a relationship for the first time in my life and I felt worthy of being loved. All these are gifts given to me in an environment that is set up to restrain me. I smiled when I laughed more there than I had since I was a kid. I felt free from my addiction and the damages I thought would be unrepairable. My quality of life today is better because I am.
One day, we will see brighter days not so far away. All this sweat and learning to wait, while all that we build is taking shape. Be patient. Remember that success is right around the corner. Keep working, and soon you'll see what the pushing for and studying all this time will pay off to be.
Longing to be accepted by you, wanting to show no mistakes. I sit here sad, lonely, wondering what is wrong with me. I failed as a person, as a wife, as a mother. No, I don't need him or anyone. I can struggle on my own. But I long to be accepted by you, to be held by you, to be loved by you. I'll do whatever it takes. Except that, not that, please. Don't hit me. I'll do better. I can do better. Just let me try. I know I've been trying, but I'll try harder. I will. I'll make it better. I can fix it. Dinner, bed, clothes, dishes, children, even you. I can do it. I can. Trust me, we can together. What do you mean you lost your desire for me? Your desire? What does that mean? I love you. You love me. You just don't know it, but I know it. What do you mean you don't want to be with me? What did I do? Tell me. Tell me. I can fix it. No, please, anything but that. I long to be accepted by you. I can do better. I will do